welcome to, I think this is day 7 of Vlogmas. As you can see, we're going to work today. Right now, I'm just putting up some dishes. I have like 4 minutes before I need to leave, so was just trying to maximize on my time because I'm like, the more I do now is the less I have to do later. So just putting up these dishes that's in this dishwasher, and then we're gonna head out. All right, guys, we're on our way into work. I really did not want to be here this morning. I was really hoping I'm on call, per usual. When I woke up, I was like, So today was my first time waking up, trying to wake up earlier again. So I tried to wake up at around, towards 5 o'clock. That didn't really happen. I did wake up more so like close to 5:15. And then I kind of just laid around for a while, which is fine too. But I want to start trying to get up and get active earlier in the morning again like I used to. So work in progress, but it'll take some time. So let's see what kind of day today is going to be. It's a Monday, so it's probably going to be hella busy. Okay, so since y'all been watching the last couple of days, I would presume, if you haven't, hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Vlogmas. Anyway, I was saying that to say, y'all know when I'm at work, I gotta eat my yogurt, my little morning snack. It's not quite 8 o'clock yet, 7:50-ish. So normally I like to start my rounds as early as possible, aka 8 o'clock. So I'm going to eat a morning snack first because depending on how they go, sometimes you don't really get to eat like that or like how you would like to because you caught up and stuff. And I do have one of my patients is like a new admission. They did all the admission stuff on them last night, but normally when it's their first day in the hospital, it's like very busy. My other 2 patients I had last week. Not the last time I vlogged, but before we started Vlogmas. So I'm very familiar with them. And I think even before last week, I had them for like consistently for a couple of days. One of them is a COVID patient and she was on a lot of oxygen. She was on heated high flow, like 50 liters, 90% if I'm not mistaken. And now we've gotten her down to 4. So today I have her doing a lot more physical activity. I already got her up in the chair because she needs to get those lungs moving and she needs to get her energy back so that she could safely discharge home. Now my other patient, she came for CHF, which is congestive heart failure. So she came for that acute on chronic, which means that she's already had heart failure before. It's not a new diagnosis, but it's just like exasperated. So it's just worsening. So she's here for that. She's on BiPAP right now, and then she's going to go to the high flow during the day, according to the notes that I read. So like I said, those 2 I've had before. I'm very familiar with them, their personalities and how they like things, etc. So I only have technically 1 new patient, but I'm going to eat my snack really quick just in case things pop off while I'm rounding and I don't get a chance to eat breakfast. At least I have something in my system. I'm going to try to do better about being cognizant with eating my snacks and drinking water this week. So y'all hold me accountable. I need to at least drink one of my little water things. I'll show y'all what I'm talking about when I go back on the floor. I'm like, I'll go through a shift and I don't even drink one whole thing. And that's like not a lot of fluid at all. So I need to do better. But I'm already thirsty this morning. So I think that I'm probably going to get through it. But I used to be a lot better about my water intake. But lately, not so much. So I'll keep y'all updated on that and on what's going on during the day. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And let's get into this vlog. Real quick though. Comment down below if y'all used to watch my come to work with me vlogs, and if y'all like how these come to work with me vlogs been, because I think these are more appropriate. And I've seen other YouTubers do stuff where it's just the beginning of their day and then them talking in their break room and then like the end of the shift type of thing. If y'all are interested in that, comment down below and let me know, because I do like the come to work with me vlogs, but you know, I have to like protect myself at the same time. But I do like doing them, like just even like this, because it's like a real-time reaction to things, and some stuff I don't remember for necessarily story times later on, like small details. And at least with this, it's like fresh in my mind. And I like when I used to go back and watch my videos, I'd be like, oh yeah, I forgot that happened, or yeah, I forgot about that patient and stuff like that. And then sometimes like after work, I don't feel like talking about stuff as much. So me doing it like this is like fresh reactions, or you know, like up-to-date stuff. So y'all, if y'all are interested in me continuing to do these videos after Vlogmas, comment down below when I'm doing my come to work with me vlogs, when I'm going to work during Vlogmas, so that I can know and I can continue those, because if not, I'm just not gonna do them. But make sure y'all let me know. Okay, we're back in the break room again. Now I'm eating breakfast. It is 10:45. I was like, how do I count with the damn regular clock again? Yeah, 10:45, rounded on all my patients multiple times, passed meds, charted, went to MDR rounds, which if you're new here, that's our multidisciplinary round. So that's when the doctor, the nurse, charge nurse, case manager, sometimes even pharmacy meet to discuss the plan of care for the patient, if they have any barriers to prevent them from going home safely. So that could be like different types of medications they may need to go home. They might need oxygen, or they can't go home, they need to go to another facility. So we talk about that type of stuff there too. So we did that already. And then I rounded on them again, and now I'm going to eat my oatmeal. So far today is going well. Like I said, I knew my people from before, so that kind of makes it easier. So I can't open my spoon with one hand. All right. So I got my oatmeal. So we can't eat on the floor. I used to sneak and do it, but now they be going around to look to see if people doing stuff they're not supposed to do. So I'm gonna be in the break room for what, 10 minutes, I guess, eating breakfast, because this crap be hot, like, and I can't eat oatmeal right away. I have to like let it cool off. So what I would do is I would warm it up, let it cool off, and do a round. But since they don't want us to eat on the floor no more, I'm just gonna be in the break room. So
the phone call from work area 2-1241.
Now someone's calling me. Let's see. All right, guys, we're done with our shift. Today was actually a pretty easy day. I think mainly because I have my two same patients from before that I was familiar with. Not much went on with them. So, and then my new guy, he's basically there for UTI. That's the one who fell and had sepsis. So he had a UTI is what the infection actually was. So that's it. We're gonna go on our way home. I never ate those smothered turkey wings that I cooked, because I was planning on eating them later, like at 5, but I didn't realize yesterday that we were going to be leaving earlier than I anticipated to go to that play, because we met up at Jordan's parents' house and then we left. I was not aware of that prior to, so I did not get to eat my turkey wings. So that's what I plan to eat tonight. So hopefully it tastes good. I like my food fresh, so I'm really hoping like it still tastes good. But I feel like it's smothered turkey wings, so it should taste good, but you never know. So I'm gonna have to cook the Brussels sprouts. I'm gonna kind of try to get Jordan to do it because he cook them better than me, but it really depends on what kind of mood this man is in when I get home. So we'll see what happens. But other than that, I'm also going to prep for tomorrow night. I was saying that I was going to cook the chili today or tomorrow, and since we didn't eat the turkey wings, we'll eat them tonight. And so tomorrow we'll do the chili. So I'm going to cut up the bell peppers, onions, green onions, and then what's it called? Tomorrow after work, I'll stop at the store to get crackers because I like to eat my chili with crackers and we don't have those, so I must have them. I need to get crackers and then the rest of the stuff that I told y'all that I needed yesterday when I was going through my little weekly planning. I was thinking about getting it tonight, but I was like, that's just doing too much, so I'm not. But anyway, I'll see you guys when I get home. All right, you guys, as you can see, we are at his house. I've already taken my shower. Jordan has helped me with these Brussels sprouts. He showed me how he be making them. So we're going to give it a try another time. He told me by the time I come out my shower, which is now, he told me to give them a good shake. So here they are. So he told me to shake them around. I don't know. He said he doesn't even know if that does anything, but he said he doesn't even know if it does anything, but he said ever since he's done it, like they've been good. So okay, give it a try. While that's going on, I'm going to go ahead and get the green onions, bell pepper, and onion ready for tomorrow. All right, you guys, I'm going to watch a YouTube video or a podcast, listen to a podcast or something while I cut up these vegetables, and I will get back in with y'all. All right, so I got my vegetables chopped, putting them in the refrigerator for tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and set everything out today that I need for to cook to it tomorrow, so I'm not looking for anything when I get home. Jordan already ate the turkey wing. He said that it was good, so I'm glad about that because y'all know that I was experimenting to see if I liked it or not, so that's good news. So now let's collect these chili recipe items, ingredients. Also forgot to mention, I got another box from at home when I was going through like my, what is it called? My order details. I realized that I was missing the item and I was like, where is it at? And then when I got home, it was here. So we'll open this later in another vlog, probably on one of my off days because I'll put it up as soon as I open it. And this concludes today's vlog, you guys. Thanks for joining me and I will see you guys in the next one. Let's talk. I know I ended the vlog, but I just had to come in and let y'all know that them turkey wings was hitting. So they're going in the recipe book, okay? So this is where I put all the good stuff. When I tried a good recipe, when I tried a recipe and it's a hit, that's where it's going, girl. And when I fill it up, I'm gonna make a better looking one so that it's legible because I go back and I add notes over time. So, yeah.